have everything, Gemma.
Don't tell the world you're trying to flick your switch on the side as we're going to air.
Well, I was the wrong side of the desk a second ago.
Yes,
I've done well to get around and flick my switch.
Oh, for crying out loud. Honestly. It's a miracle.
Morning,
I'm
everyone.
not pure white.
I'm pure white today. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Happy Tuesday.
Yes, good morning.
We had a happy Monday yesterday, didn't we?
We did.
And Gemma didn't sing, which was amazing. So today, there has been great debate.
Yes.
Again, on firstly, what to call today's make.
That's been the biggest challenge with the makes this week.
It really has. They don't take long.
No.
But think of the name has been a thing.
Yeah.
And that's okay, because here it is. The other thing of great debate, Gemma Lala,
Yes.
has been what you put in it.
Yes.
Chocolate on the Facebook poll has been obviously the winner.
Yeah.
But when we were...
Biscuits, popcorn, crisps, chocolate.
So Gemma and I went to Costco
We did.
to try and find stuff to fill it with.
Yes.
There was lots of choice, and most of which would have had us morbidly obese by the time that we'd eaten all of the items. So what we've gone for...
Possibly incapable of presenting the show because we've been too much of a sugar coma.
There we go.
Yes. How very healthy.
I know. So this will be the kids' breakfast tomorrow. Here we go.
/ your gin and tonics of an evening.
I mean, also a situation that I'm quite happy about.
Sure.
So this is it. What did we call it in the end, Gemma?
The petal platter.
Petal platter, everybody, the petal platter. This is today's make. Oh, I got that. You see, that almost looks like a line. I have been hanging on to this K-Facet collective fabric for so long because I've wanted to make something like this. I thought maybe it'll be a beach bag, and I was like, no, it needs to be something else. So, but let me just offload my groceries.
You can have apples and lemons.
Apples and pears. So you've got quite a main central point here. So this could be filled with any of your bobbins, bits and bobs. Maybe a great big round, great big thing of grapes, and then you could have your biscuits for cheese around there.
Nice.
Ooh.
Or you could have a fabulous tear and share loaf in the middle.
Oh, we saw that cheese one that was like £10.99 and went, that's a lot of cheese and a lot of money for
£11 for a loaf with some cheese in it.
I mean, to be fair, I did eat a lot of cheese last night.
Oh. Do you have nightmares?
No.
Oh.
No.
It's quite often happens, doesn't it, when you eat cheese? So you stay up all night because too much cheese.
Too much cheese. That would be the reason. But no.
I'm just waiting for you to drop your apples everywhere. Very good. Well done, you.
Thanks. Jane just popped in and went, would you like to hang this up? Because I've just finished it. Yeah, Jane, you've knocked it out the park again today, haven't you, love? So,
that's stunning.
Yeah, Jane saw this as an actual glass window, didn't she? And went,
something similar.
Yeah. And went, well, I quite like foxes. At this point, Gemma's bouncing up and down because she loves a fox. And so, yeah, inspired by the stained glass window that Jane saw, she's like, I think we can do that in fabric. Jane, you're fabulous. She's just walked in.
I say it's nicer than what she saw stained glass window wise.
But,
she's
I know,
her
but
own slant.
Of course she has.
Yes.
With Mr. Foxy. But that's the thing, isn't it? Whether it be sort of Moroccan floor tiles or whatever it is.
Yep.
That is, oh, thanks, Jane. Look at that nice cup of tea.
Got to take your inspo where you can get it, haven't you?
Oh, yes. Mine is the fact that will be my fruit bowl now. And do you know the thing is that when I leave the kiwi fruits a bit too long, they go, oh, we bought kiwi fruits to put in there as well. They're in the back of the car. I forgot.
It's all right.
They're underneath the super soakers.
That's all right. You did just a bit of a random shopping trip yesterday, everybody.
What did we end up with?
The longest queue in the world.
So
we're
there.
Long.
And Jim's going. By the time we've been round, we've tasted a bit of wine.
Like literally thimbleful.
I know, but you still managed to fall over your feet, and then
that wasn't because of the wine.
I know, but that's not what I told the pancake
Blind
man.
Hunger and general
He
fatigue.
went, she's a bit wobbly. I was like, she's a bit on the wine. So he gave you an extra bit of pancake, didn't he, to sort of try and soak it up?
Awful, actually.
They were really bad. Don't
But
get
we'd
the
had
protein
no lunch,
pancake.
so no. At least put some maple syrup on it, didn't they?
Don't say I don't take you for lunch.
I know.
By the time that we'd
literally.
perused the Costco aisles, we'd done all right.
And by the time we'd done the longest queue in the world, you couldn't be faffed to a queue for the petrol.
Oh no, I will happily pay more for petrol.
Tells us how long we've been in that queue, and we didn't bother getting any lunch.
We didn't get any lunch, and I got told off by some woman working there because I refused to go in the queue she wanted me to. I'm like, no, love.
It's been worse.
She said, well, he's got a lot on his trolley. I went, yeah, but it's just 2 items.
Yeah.
Just a lot of them. He'll be through in no time. I'm sticking here.
And then she waved her hand at you in a
She did,
way,
yeah.
stormed off.
I thought she was going to
like,
smack me around the face. I was like, all right, love, you're having a great day. Steady. Cracky.
The authority had gone to her head a little.
The man behind went, good on you for not doing as you're told. Clipboards, they go to everyone's head. I was like,
Just looked at him and said, we rarely do what we're told. Oh, bless her.
morning, Joy. Morning, Alison.
Sorry,
morning,
Costco
Sue.
lady.
Oh, Sue says we get foxes and deer in our back garden. Oh, how lovely.
Oh.
Joy is here. Hello, everybody. Pam's here. Good morning. Good evening, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy's here as well. Good morning, Susan. Hi, Joy. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Rebecca. Morning, beautiful peeps. Get overexcited by the chubby pouch. Oh, got overexcited by the chubby pouch. So many did. Yesterday, downloaded the pattern already. 10 from my cave scraps. Not even made a dent in my stash. Yes, that is what we want.
Yes.
And this is why we make the downloads available for you, so that you can be inspired and have made and created by the end of the day. This is fabulous and exactly what we want for you.
But everyone was saying the same yesterday, that they've got these little pieces of fabric that they've not been able to find a use for because they're small, but they've made a chubby pouch today now. Show, Natasha, quickly show, because I feel like they're on your finger. I feel like it's a shame for anyone who missed the chubby pouch.
Don't miss the chubby pouch.
Little chubby bottom pouch. Natasha showed us her chubby bottom yesterday.
I did. Shared my chubby bottom with the world.
She did.
And there it is.
Becky's around as well, Tash.
Becky.
She says, morning, lovely makes team. Watching you from my sunbed in Fuerteventura this
Oh,
morning.
come on.
I love a holiday, but can't miss a make.
No, there's dedication.
Yeah.
Lo's here. Good morning. She's sort of working. Well, I mean, it's all right. So am I sort of working. Morning, Karen. She's good morning, everyone. Love the fox. It's good, isn't it? Morning, Grace. Oh, Sue, thank you. She's loving your outfit this morning, Tash. Yeah, plucked it off the floor. Morning, Ginny. She says, downloading my pattern after this. Do it. Chris says, morning, Tasha. Morning, Jenna. Morning, all. Pam only managed 2. I love that there's like
there's just
a small bottom pouch, sort of, yeah. It
chubby
took me
bottoms everywhere.
Oh,
Natasha,
no.
Your chubby bottom is being seen all over the country.
all over the world.
And the world, because your chubby bottom is everywhere. It's in everyone's lounges.
I mean, there have been times when I was heavier, I felt like it had its own postcode. Oh, dear. Oh, okay, Pam. Oh, so that's all right. I was worried there because she said I only managed 2. It's because it took her too long to decide what fabric to use. That's all right, as long as that's the reason. And she has one dangling from her key ring. Well, that's perfect. That's exactly what it's for. I managed none, said Lo, but I have managed to get a chubby bottom. But that is from drinking too much. It's all good. It is all good.
I say it's comfortable, practical. Got to have something decent to sit on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't want a bony bum.
No.
Right.
And comfortable to sit down, I feel.
Yes. And people don't like it when you sit on your lap if you've got a bony bum. No. Right.
Ooh.
Okay, so
pretty.
I have done some cave facet duos because this was what kind of I really wanted to do this with a lot of cave fabrics, and I've been saving some of the oranges because I think it works brilliantly as a fruit bowl. This is Jane's make for tomorrow, by the way, but I'm just going to move this over so that you can see. Oh no, it's that. There we go. There we go, we can see it now. Yeah, that's Jane's show tomorrow, is the lovely sandcastle. That will be Freddie's favourite, he loves that. Right, yes, so some of these, 2.5 metres, and you have plenty, by the way. So this is a 1/2 metre heaven suitable make. On that note, Gemma, we've done something a little bit special, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Any current half metre heavens, if you buy 2, you get a third half price.
You do?
That is 3 metres of fabric for £25.
Crazy.
And of course, let's just throw in that if you happen to spend over £50, you're going to get a free half metre if you add in your free half metre fabric. It's just a normal, you don't have to do anything, it's automated. You put in your 3 half metre heavens and it does its thing. SJ sorted that. She's a clever girl. All the way in that there Manchester, she managed it. Which is excellent news. So, today I've got a mix. I've got a mix of half metre heavens here for you. I've also got a mix of designer duos, beautiful designer duos, which we've knocked a cracking wodge off, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
We have.
We have.
Gemma's just having a
massive
slurp of squash. So, without further ado, let's take a little look at what we have for your delectation, people. Right, here we go. I love this. So, look at this. This is your Charlotte Pastel. Do you know what I wanted for this? I want this one to be the one that you have in the middle, and then this to be the one that goes around the outside. You can do it like any way you want, but I just want you to be able to fussy cut and have like a big flower in the middle, please. That's my image here. Just so you know. And then you've got all of those colours in your fabulous, fabulous flower dot. I am enjoying the bundle. Now, the other thing is, of course, that other half metre heaven Kaffe makes would be, of course, the beach bag. So if you've got the beach bag pattern and you just love one of these, and maybe you only need one fruit bowl.
Yeah.
And, oh, hello. Can I just, hang on. What are you doing? Hey?
Have you got in?
She's
you open
got
the
in.
door and everything?
Yes. She's just learnt that
words.
She can jump out of her playpen.
The thing is, because she's not happy in her room on her own, she's been put in the front foyer. She can't be near the fabrics.
No.
So she's in the front foyer and she's now just worked out how to open the studio door. Well, you're a little too clever.
She is getting a little too clever. Now, I want to show you these.
Come on, beautiful.
Because this is the difference that colour makes, right? And this is what I absolutely love. So, this one, this is your zigzag in agate, right? If you put it with the blue, suddenly it looks really pretty. But if you put it with the green, suddenly it's incredibly striking and zesty and fabulous. Now, I only have 3 with the green, with the lime, and I only have 4 with the cyan. But you get to choose, and I think that this make would look fabulous in that, or a beach bag. I am going to demo in this. Look at this. Again, this is your Kaffe oranges in, what colour was it in the end, Jem? It's never obvious. In citrus with peacock, just to pick out the bits there. So I will demo in that one today. Why do I have those 2 again? That's, oh, no. Okay, I know why. Because I only had 2 of the contrast one, and I really wanted it to go with the zigzag because I thought that was lots and lots and lots of fun. It might be that you do the beach bag, it might be that you do this in it, but I just want this make works really well with contrasting fabric. And this, like I say, I only had 2 of those left. So when they are gone, they are gone. This is the one that I made my sample out of, which is the oranges in lavender and the periwinkle spot. Love it. Don't we, Gemma? We love it. Yeah. Oh, and this is another one. I wanted to make it out of this. Do you know, I haven't had a project for ages where I've wanted to make it out of every single fabric that I've gone like, oh yeah, could you imagine having that in the middle?
Stunning.
There is a fussy cutting opportunity because this is your template. So yeah, you could absolutely have that one in the middle. Be amazing, wouldn't it? Oh, and then around the outside, you can have that. How much fun is that going to be? I see these going on picnics because they're lightweight and they're washable. So that's where I really see them. Like we have started where I live having, I think it's quite an Australian concept, but because we don't have a garden, we go and barbecue on the village green, and then all the other families just dip in and out and join us, and bring a bottle and then go back for another bottle and what have you, and it's just really lovely because there's no pressure on any one person to actually host. I like that. I like no pressure to host. Because that gets me in a bit of a tiswas, I'm not going to lie, I don't really like hosting. So, this one as well. I thought this one was a little bit more demure. Gemma's raised an eyebrow at the thought of me ever being demure.
No, I know. Clearly you're the most demure person out, of course.
Right. Yes, that is your shadow flower. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful with your silver spot. Now, how much fun would this be? I really want everyone to have just lots of kefir beach bags and picnicky blankets and just the lot. How brilliant is that together? It's just fun, isn't it? Bringing a bit of colour and fun. This might be something that you put in your kids' room to organise their bits and bobs. Or in the bathroom to organise makeup for teenagers or whatever. Or maybe it's something like when Freddie starts doing a new Lego project, you have to sort out all the Lego into different colours, blah, blah. Perfect. Job done. I love that one, but I've only got 5. And then it's done. This is your oranges maroon with orange because it goes. So fruit bowls, snack bowls. So yeah, there would have been 5.
However, Elaine is loving the oranges.
Yeah, but you've got to. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? It really is a bit of fun. Now you see, this is it. So I'm not gonna demo it. This is my own personal private one. Soz everyone. Sorry, not sorry. It's one of those, isn't it? Today.
Yeah,
Just trim that off.
I
wondered if I could whip it up before the show, but no. But you can just get an idea of how that's going to look with that. I know, and I've done this so that this will be the middle one. Yeah, but not today.
Lovely.
I'll finish that when I get home.
Karen's with us this morning.
Karen,
she's not Morrison'sing today.
Oh, this is a beautiful thing.
She's confused everybody.
Yeah, you did confuse all of us, Karen. We are easily confused, to be fair.
Karen's saying she sees a Christmas make with this, filled with chocolates for the festive season.
Oh, lovely.
Is it too soon for Christmas? Never.
No, never,
She's got
never.
a really good point though.
Yeah, she has.
You could actually get the smalls to sort the chocolates into the separate sections so that you haven't got to do that irritating thing of rummaging around for the one that you want. But they'd probably just eat them all as they were going.
I still think grapes in the middle and biscuits for cheese around the edge.
Yeah, great.
I've been racking my brains as to whether or not you could paint on some coconut oil afterwards and have it like a wax cloth. Mm-hmm. There's an argument for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it before. Or you could, but you'd just have to change your needle afterwards, I'd guess.
I don't really want to get it in the machine. The other thing is, if you're making it for your craft room or for makeup,
make an eau de coat it and then wipe it clean.
Eau de coat your fabric before you cut and before you actually make.
Yeah.
Let it dry.
Yeah.
Then cut, make.
Yeah.
And then you've got it wipeable surface, haven't you? Get all those makeup-y marks off.
Yes.
Yeah.
A couple of things of note. Just gonna press my fabric. Pressing. Is the template obviously was too big to fit on an A4 piece of paper. Soz everyone. By 1/4 of an inch, and Jane made the very valid point of, couldn't I just make it smaller by 1/4 of an inch? And I was like, do you know how long it took me to make that template? So the answer is no. So
no,
and no. So I think we can see by these scribbles and everything on my original template, no. So when you get yours and you print it off, you're going to have to do that thing where you match up the lines. It's pretty easy. It only fits one way. And then you just chop it out and you're good to go. It should look like one of the cheeses from Oh, what's that game that you always have to play at Christmas in my family, Gemma?
Mousetrap.
No. Can you imagine Barry playing Mousetrap? Come on.
The thought was hilarious. I thought you meant you and the kids. Trivial Pursuit.
Yes, that's it, with the cheeses.
Right. I understand why I went with Mousetrap when it's cheeses.
Yeah, I know, but Trivial Pursuit's got the little 6 cheeses. And you've got 6 of these. It's all good. Right. Let me show you this. If you want to fussy cut or save fabric or do whatever, use template plastic, blah, blah, and, you know, do whatever you need to get this. I'm not going to, if I'm honest, I'm not going to save fabric because this will just go in the scraps. By the way, did you lot make the most of our scrap deal? Scrap bag deal? We've got new scrap bags, haven't we, Jim?
Amazing. It's important.
Well, do you know what? Especially when you have things like a chubby bottomed Dewberry What's It.
Yeah.
That'll be another one that the closed caption will struggle with, won't it?
I don't even
Dewberry
know.
What's It.
Don't even want to know.
What was it that it did the other day?
Can't remember, but it was something funny.
Beeswans or something.
Oh, yes.
We said buzzwams and it came up with something, buzzwans or something.
Buzzwords.
So,
yeah,
huh?
buzzworms.
Buzzworms, that's it. So you want to just cut these on a fold, all right? Both sides. So cut on the fold, cut on the fold. So that is my fabric's already folded in half. Fold it again and then fold it up on itself. And do you know what? Do you know what you've got size for there, Gem? You can make a little fat chubby bottom thingy-majiggy out of that. Perfect. With your scraps. Now, this make uses, I'm just going to give that a press. This make uses both H640 and, would you believe,
your new favourite,
I know.
HN105.
Yeah, HN105, which is the medium firm interfacing. We have put a bundle, heavy firm rather. Yeah. We have put together for you a bundle of 1 metre of both, which is way more than you need. You will be able to do multiples from that. We've put a discount on it because, you know, we do that stuff for you.
Yeah, we do.
We do. And we are nice and kind and fabulous people like that. So we've done that for you. All good.
Yeah.
And away we go. Put this on my cutting mat so that I don't cut through my my mat like I tried to this morning, Gemma. Silly, silly, silly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wee.
Natasha does these things and advises you so that you don't do it yourself at home.
It's like charity work.
Mm-hmm.
So that you do not make the same mistakes and waste your fabric, money, anything else. And I would, if you can, if you've got good scissors, then you can cut through all those layers of fabric in one go.
You can.
And it just means that then when you come to match the fabrics together, you're going to be in a really good place. There we go. Because they're the same. Exactly the same. Now, for each of these, Gemma found my instructions very confusing when I wrote this and rewrote them so they made more sense. I didn't think that there was a problem, but apparently...
I pulled a face that told her...
She pulled a face.
It wasn't right.
You can see firm H640, firm H640. One of that, one each side.
Mm-hmm.
Firm one side, H640 the other. Firm one side, H640 the other. Oh, this is going to look fabulous.
Yes, yes.
So excited about this. And apparently that was difficult to understand.
Just because the way you've written it all in one sentence. It's all right. But this is why it goes past several sets of eyes.
Yeah.
We do that here. And we've all got a teaching background as well. Myself, Natasha and Jane all have teaching backgrounds. So we all have a look at the patterns, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Share them
around. Make sure they make sense.
Hang on a minute. We'll reword that to this and that to that.
So are you filling your boots with your half metre heavens?
Yeah.
When they are gone, they are gone.
Who doesn't love a half metre heaven?
Now, if where you've cut it, You've got a little bit jiggling over the side. It's absolutely fine. You can always trim it back or just leave it. Nobody cares. They don't, Gemma.
They don't.
They actually don't care.
We're all friends here.
We are.
No minds.
Do you know what? That is what I like about it. Someone asked me the other day what I was most proud of with Natasha Makes, like the community that we've got.
Yeah.
We've done all right, I
It's
think.
a nice safe space for everybody.
Huh?
It's a nice safe space for everybody.
Yes.
Something to mention about the half metre heavens actually is that there are a few that were previous sellouts that we have managed to
Shenanigate a few more of.
Got a few little bits of fabric. We've managed to make a couple more. So if you did miss out on one, then
just go and have a
look, and you can potentially get them at buy two get the third half price, and be smuggy mucksmuggerson that you did miss it first time round because you got a bargain today.
Really is a bargain.
Works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens though, doesn't it? And you think, oh, it's not fair, and you're all upset, but actually
the universe is looking after you.
Correct.
And all that bobbins. The other thing actually is that there will be a few new bolt ends coming up.
I've already got a couple, although I can see selling.
I do believe some of them have already sold out.
So yeah, I am
well done.
doing
You know
it.
who you are. We
Bit
know
of
who you
bolt
are.
ending.
We salute you.
We do.
Some quick.
Quick fingers there.
Yeah. I was going to say something that I would come across wrong, sorry.
No, don't do that.
No.
No.
Here we go. So that is one half done. Do you know what? This isn't actually a very long make.
Love that. I love that. It's something that's going to be a stash buster because we've all got half metre heavens that we haven't known what to do with.
Because this really invites a big bold print, I think.
Yes.
I really do think. And a lot of the time, I know you guys go for these beautiful half metre heavens where we've got beautiful contrasting fabrics and they just look really eye-catching and fabulous. And then you go, oh, well, what do I do with them?
Yeah.
I can see these on picnic tables outside on the summer, you know.
Definitely. Or you could make these for the children as well. I mean, I remember when our kids were little, we could never afford to do big days out or grand gestures or anything. We'd be voucher shoppers and we'd do what we could.
Yeah.
But similarly, their friends were going to the cinema and what have you, and it just was out of our budget. We couldn't do it. But I would do cinema nights. So, I'd make some homemade popcorn and I'd get some sweet treats and things. And that's what we'd do. I'd do a cinema night for them. But if they'd have had one of these each, that I could have put their favourite treats in different pockets. So, some crisps in here and some popcorn in there and some sweets and, they'd have loved that, having their own little...
Yeah.
Their own little platter.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
Favourite fabrics. This one's yours, that one's yours.
And
makes
then
it a bit special. Get the friends over.
When the chocolate melts in it, just wang it through the wash.
Yeah, exactly.
Job done.
Exactly. If you can get the wrapped ones, even better.
Hmm?
If you can get the wrapped chocolates, even better.
Wow, yeah. yeah. But they don't always like the wrapped ones, do they? Let's be honest. Look how bright and zesty and fabulous that is. You know when you have days where you just get excited to use the fabrics and it's like, yes and yes. We've done well this week because we had Tilda yesterday. Did I hear that there was a possibility of one more kit being made? Because now everything was cut, Gemma.
Yeah, so the blue Tilda bundle, lovely Inga was having a rifle and we were able to create one more of the blue long quarter bundle, the blue colourway long quarter bundle.
Do you know what? I had the sales rep for the Tilda fabrics in today with next year's fabrics.
Wow.
I'm already ordering next year's fabrics. It's crazy, isn't it? And he's like, oh, so, how did it go with the Tilda? I'm like, I only sold it all, Dave. It's like, Natasha only came in last week. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Going quite well.
Going quite well. Everybody loves it. Thank you very much. Please bring us more fabulousness. You're welcome. So he went off with a little skip in his step. There we go. Right. So. Look at me. Things steaming. Crikey.
You're getting a facial steam there at the same time.
Nice. I like to multitask. It's all good. Right sides together. This is where you need to remember when you cut them There we go. Yep. Oh no, I trimmed one back a little bit more than the other. It matters not. There we go, right. You can clip, pin, do whatever. Whatever, Jamal, whatever. But they just need to be right sides together. Here we go. And you need to leave a turning through gap as well. Be good. There's one.
Actually, that was something you wanted to know.
What?
Wasn't it?
Me?
You wanted to know, but Karen wasn't around because she was at Morrison's.
Oh yeah.
Which of the new
Tilda she was going to make a dress from.
Out of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Karen, we still need to know this information because it's all a bit gorgeous. All a bit gorgeous. Right. We are what?
Never a true word spoken, Sylv said earlier. She said, not everyone speaks fluent Tash. So true. So
Not
true.
everyone. However.
I consider myself fairly proficient.
Well, you did do languages for your A-levels, didn't you?
Yeah. I don't know that Tash was an option.
I didn't quite have the scope of words that I do now.
That's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like I should come with my own glossary sometimes. I think that's fair enough.
The half metre heaven offer, Karen, it's automatic. So no code needed. Just add the 3 half metre heavens that you like the look of into your basket and automatically the discount will be a private checkout.
It's like magic. It's fabric magicry.
Oh, Karen says these need to be made. You need to make a Halloween one for trick or treat.
Do you know what? Can I let you into a little secret? Our Halloween fabric arrived. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Just arrived.
Literally just arrived.
So yeah, we may well put some bundles together for that.
Yeah, in fact, I don't know that we've even...
No, it's not loaded or anything.
No.
If we can get that loaded, we will. And we'll put some
That would
bundles
be fabulous.
up.
Just take a quick check on the other side. Make sure that you haven't missed a bit. And if you have, just go back in.
Oh, it's very forgiving. You can do that, can't you?
And then you're going to pinking shear around, but not where your turning through gap is. Oh, I hear BP lorries. Is that for us? Are we expecting lots of orders, Gemma?
It's not for us. I think it is for our neighbours.
Did you see that they've trimmed our bush?
Do you know, I did remark yesterday on how beautifully trimmed your bush is outside.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It wasn't
had got a
me.
bit over,
Wayward.
yeah.
Feral.
Yeah. I didn't want to go as far as wayward or feral, but
It's true. It had. They tried to trim our bush right before a show.
They did.
And I asked them to cease and desist.
I mean,
it's
I'll
like,
be honest,
we go live.
We
don't need that.
We've wanted a gentleman to come round and attend to your bush for quite some time, and there hasn't been anyone offering. And then the one time they do offer to have a good go at your bush, it's right when we're about to go to where? I mean, how
I had to turn it
inconvenient.
Down. I know. Sad times.
I know. I mean, we should just be grateful that any gentleman's offering to do the bush, but at the incorrect time.
At the incorrect time.
We have to send him away.
We are going to now, so around the other one.
So he did it when you weren't even noticing, didn't he?
I know, wasn't even here.
Which is such a shame.
Didn't notice, didn't feel a thing.
Such a shame.
But I did arrive at the weekend to a lovely tended bit of greenery out the front.
Farmer Ali says that her Tilda has arrived.
Yay!
Still smiling, stroking and smelling it.
Oh, yeah. It does smell good, doesn't it?
Fabulous.
And we notice this. Well, I don't know actually if we still do, but with the Tilda we do. And I think that's something to do with the dyes they use. Because do you remember yesterday I was saying that they are all OQ-Tex safe and all that bobbins, which basically means that you can make stuff for your kids and it's safe. Yeah. So again, checking on the other side. Have I caught everything? Yes, I have.
Well done,
excellent.
You, Tash.
Well done, me. I know some sterling adulting going on here today. Excellent news. What day is it today, Gemma? Tuesday. Oh, I'm a day ahead of myself. I thought it was Big Back Wednesday in the cafe.
No, you're not. You're not here for Big Back Wednesday. You won't be able to bury your face in one of Jane's Big Baps this week. Nope. It's such a shame. Chris Cresswell says, "Oops, have to go meeting up with a friend for an art journaling session."
Oh, yes.
But she did say she's loving the make and she's going to catch us later. Well,
Chris, it's easy. We're nearly done, if I'm honest, right?
Yeah, I know. And Karen says, "Ree Morrison's. I can clarify that I don't sit in the trolley." So she did watch us back then. We thought we could get away with that one, Karen.
The thing is, though, Karen, when we went to Costco, we tried to put Gemma in the trolley to see if she would fit.
I didn't even bother. The holes were tiny.
We managed an arm.
And even then I was concerned. I might lose an arm. She took a photo of me with my lovely big bicep in the leg hole.
We got a few looks.
We did get a few looks.
You know, people ask us, what do you like in real life? What's you like in real life? It's like this. Basically this.
This, but a little bit more sweary and slightly more ridiculous.
Oh dear. Rather unattractive snort from me there. Well done.
Stop it, I've got a mouth for a squat.
I thought you were going to spit over your laptop. Oh dear.
No.
We are so professional here. So then you want to, when you've pinked around your edges, you want to, Oh, my maker is actually running.
Yeah.
Oh. You are ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. I took a photo. Actually, I'll put it on Facebook later.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Really?
Because people are going to believe that we did it, that we went and then this was before the wine.
Trolleys, I thought they were bigger.
I know.
I thought they'd have big leg holes.
Do you know? No, because
you can put two children in
Yeah.
side by side. So
Yeah.
they're tiny leg holes.
Yeah.
Definitely weren't going to try that one.
And actually, you know the lady in Costco that nearly smacked me around the face?
Yes.
Didn't think I'm her friend. She then went on to pick on a child that was sat on top of a trolley on top of some water bottles. Get her off there! She was on it. She was not having a good day, was she?
No.
You know when you just sort of think, it's a shame.
What's happened today, love? What's happened to you?
That's a shame, isn't it? Because
we're
we're all having a lovely day.
Having a lovely time.
Can really recommend that wine.
Even though the queue was evil.
Oh yeah, but it was. But we had some trail snacks.
Yeah, we did have some trail
We
snacks.
had all sorts.
My only argument with these snacks and samples is they're little small.
Yeah, but you only get like 20 in a kit or something. In a kit, in a
20
pack.
in a box. And they're tiny.
And quite expensive, so that wasn't going to be a thing.
We were like, these are delicious, we shall not buy them.
But can we sample another one, please?
Right,
Right,
buy the wine, Tash.
Oh yeah, I did buy the wine.
You did?
It was really nice, I can tell you.
That's about £5 odd a bottle.
I know, it was good.
Marvellous.
And it carbon neutral, what's it? Right, so the interfaced bit, I'm going to fold over my H640 to match that, because the H640 side is a bit fluffy, so it's just easier to fold over and press that seam, and then just keep going around until you have got
Hardly dare speak. You're holding your breath.
Huh?
You're holding your breath.
No.
There we go, look at that. Oh, it's Sue Langford says that she's got a bush out back that needs tending. It's had a growth spurt from hell.
Crikey.
You know what, they do it when you're not looking.
They do, and it's Cornwall as well. Cornwall is everything grows in Cornwall. Yeah.
Oh, Claire Everett says that we're exactly what she needed this morning.
Faintly ridiculous. Crikey, that's a big old turning through gap, even for me.
Normally you go for very small turning
through gap. With my hand dysmorphia that I seem to claim that I have. Oh my goodness me.
Oh, Susie Duncan says, so late today, dog walk and shopping. Hilarious laughter making me smile.
Do you know
Susie,
what?
Did you make a chubby bottom pouch?
Did you?
You've been making lots of them
It's
yesterday.
not that there's a competition, Susie, but 10 is what you got to be.
Yeah. One of our viewers made 10 yesterday. 10. So Susie, come on. Did you make some?
Do you know what? Susie's an absolute machine when she gets going.
Yeah. Karen Hughes as well. I want to see who makes them quickest.
Oh, hi, Mabel again.
You can make them in volume.
Yeah, and yeah. Whee.
And this is another one that you can download and make today. We have the digital download up, available, ready. Press a button, get sewing, and your half meter heavens will make this one.
Yeah.
Marvellous.
And then you can obviously take advantage of the half meter heaven deal that we've got today. Buy 2, get a third free, and then you can replenish your stash. Ready to go. I think because Karen makes to sell, you see, so I think that this would be a really nice one.
Yeah, really nice one.
For that.
Natasha.
Yes.
If someone downloads a pattern today, they've got their half meter heavens at home, and they're super excited to get started, they've perhaps bought some fabric, but they've got to wait for that to arrive.
Yes.
They could use medium weight interfacing if they haven't got the standard heavy firm. That would be okay.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
They could use H630 instead of H640 if they wanted to. That would be all right as well.
Yeah.
So there are options.
There are options,
and then just cannot wait and you want to get cracking today.
Just replenish your stash with the H640 and interfacing deal that we've got on for you. We've put a saving on there. We can't really do much more other than come around and actually make it for you.
And you can replenish your half meter heavens. Buy 2, get the third.
Half price. 3 meters of fabric for 25 quid.
It's good, isn't it?
It's all right, isn't it? That's a good old press. Whoops. So, and then we're going to top stitch around both the tops. I'm now looking at my thread going, it's not really the ideal colour, but I'm going to go with it anyway, because at least then you'll be able to see it. All right, and because I am top stitching, Gemma, what am I doing? I am closing the
turning through now.
Oh, sung, wow. Hey, right? Good job.
Oh, there are some lovely half meter heavens going out. My eyes twitching away.
Well, do you know what? The other thing I thought about this, we had a beautiful Snake's Head William Morris one. I was like, why do we have any of that left? We only had a couple left. I just thought if you had if you could do this and make it really smart, like we've done them bright and zesty and colourful because that's how we feel at the moment, because it's summer. Although someone said to me, it's only a couple of weeks until the summer solstice, and then I felt sad. Because then that's the longest day and then it's all downhill from there. And I'm like, we've only just got summer. Do you know, I would love to go to Stonehenge.
Yes.
I would it's on my list of things that I want to do. It just to satisfy the pagan in me. I could be a pagan.
Yes.
I really do feel there's,
Tash, we've set Farmer Ali's chaps off.
Oh,
we have.
Doing what?
Because they're spluttering. I think it was mentioning of our trimming of our bushes.
It needs to be done.
And now, and then Jane's big baps
are awesome.
It's more than they can cope with, apparently.
But they are awesome, our big baps, aren't they?
Handful.
every more than a handful.
Yeah, you need 2 hands.
You do.
Jane's baps.
You really do. Yeah. We've offered to do her marketing for her, and she hasn't taken us up on it, and I don't know why, Gemma.
I'm not sure why.
Because I think a sign outside her cafe with Jane's Big Baps, you need 2 hands for these, I think would work well. Fact. I don't know why we're not in marketing, Gemma. I really don't.
I'm really not sure, to be honest.
My brother runs a marketing business and he's never asked me to go and work for him either.
No.
I'm staggered.
It's a bit offensive, really.
We generally are, yes. Yes. That's possibly the problem.
Offensivemarketing.com. That's it.
Oh, we've even got the website. This is brilliant.
We've missed our calling.
Non-woke.
Offensivemarketing.com. Oh dear.
It's like the modelling agency where they just deal, it's called Fugglies. They deal with, well, basically real looking people.
Real looking people.
Real looking people that have not been heavily airbrushed.
Excellent.
And that have interesting features.
Which we love. We love an interesting feature.
I have an interesting feature.
We don't look, manufactured. It's all right. I'm going to say you need to find halfway points.
Well, yes, and then whip out my platter. Here we go, my pattern rather. Yeah, no, I do. I really do.
Yeah.
But I've just got to decide which way around I want to.
Chubby bottom front.
Huh?
On chubby bottom front.
All right.
Susie says she's on it, making for book club, dog walking group, and her daughter's craft fair. There you go, see? She sees a good make when she sees one, doesn't she?
Knows one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I
I'm
get.
going to fold this in half.
Oh, Tash.
What?
Sue Langford's always got a good story for us.
Oh, Sue, what have you
Said,
done?
I had to dismantle a little tyke's car
Oh, no.
when my friend tried to see if she could get in one. It was one of the ones with a lift lid, but she fed her legs through the sides and couldn't get up again. It took a very long time, and it began to look like I'd have to push her to nursery to collect our kids.
And that's why mums should not drink in the afternoon. Just saying.
It's totally the kind of thing we do.
But then, Gemma, do you also remember we watched that Avril Lavigne show about the larger ladies that ate for pleasure and everybody else's, and they tried to they got themselves stuck in a Wendy house, didn't they, on purpose and filmed it.
Did.
I'm just marking off a sixth of the way round. This is on your. No, yours is nice template because you haven't been. You want to mark to there, and then you've also got to do it on the other side. And when you're doing it, what I suggest you do is kind of mark it on that side, mark it on the other side as well. So you've got your halfway points, and then you.
Very good.
There it is. There.
Sue Clark's watching. She says, I love watching, but I don't comment often.
Oh, join in.
Oh, yes, indeed. No sewing for me. Fractured my left humerus.
That's not funny.
Humerus. And had major surgery 4 weeks ago, but
Oh,
getting
no.
lots of ideas for projects. Oh, get well soon, Sue.
Yeah,
Lovely
do
to
get
have
well
you with
soon.
us.
Right. And thank you for commenting.
Yes.
Lovely.
With your one hand. Bless
With your
you. Ouch.
Oh. Right, I'm going to mark from there. I've lined up my halfway mark there, halfway there, okay?
Yes.
And we are now halfway there.
Good.
So I'm going to mark down 2 inches. There we go. And then move that so I can then mark 2 inches.
Wonderful.
Spin it. Find your, there you go, 6th mark there. Mark down 2 inches.
Oh, a clever old stick. I like this one.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then spin it around.
A la Kylie.
I am spinning
those
around.
Tiny little
No.
gold lame shorts.
Would never be a thing I would even
They
contemplate.
cost her about 50p off a
Should she get them from like a
Covent
charity
Garden.
shop or
Yeah,
something?
Covent Garden at a thrift markety type thing.
Good girl. So you can see we've got 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches.
Indeed, yeah.
All right. We are now going to put this on top of that. All right. All right.
Farmer Ali says that Jane's big 2-handful baps would have the tractor swinging in round their way.
They have a lot of people. No. That came out wrong.
There's a lot of us queuing for Jane's big baps.
Yeah, they really are. Right. just pop a couple of clips in.
I love it when she does a roast beef one and she puts a Yorkshire pudding in.
Yeah, she does. It's pretty epic.
Yorkshire pudding in the bap.
Yeah.
And it sounded all levels of wrong.
Until you tried it. It's like, oh,
yeah.
hello, extra carbohydrate hit. There you are. Brilliant.
And then, you know, the slump that follows. Fabulous at the time. Then after a bit, you're like, oh, now I need a nap. Like a post-roast dinner nap.
But do you know what? I haven't had lots of chocolate and sweets in a little while. I've been trying to be really good.
You have.
And then Iswiz is going off travelling. So her last day with us is Thursday. So we bought her a big carrot cake, didn't we? From that there Costco. You know, it's her favourite.
5 a day in there.
Yeah. Yeah. And also because Jane's vegetarian. So we had to get one that had extra vegetables in.
There's even pictures of carrots on the tops. Definitely extra vegetarian.
Yeah. I'm just going to sew them both together down to that line. All right? As I go. And now my tip here is to start slightly on and then go off. Okay. So that you don't, because otherwise you might just ruffle it a bit.
You know what your edges just stay together, don't you?
Yeah, you do. So start on, stitches back, and then up again. So we did get that. I had to go and have a lie down. I had such a sugar slump afterwards. I was like, oh, don't know that I can cope with this. This is very unlike me. Right. I am a fan of a power nap though, because you know I'm not really a big sleeper.
Little nap.
But a little power nap, 20 minutes they reckon, that's all you need, is the optimum for recharging. If you go much over that, then you slip into the wrong type of sleep. You don't want to be doing that. That's when you wake up feeling fuggy and horrible. Right. That is looking rather fabulous. Now, what you need to decide, Gemalala, is which way round you want this to be. Now, the other thing that I had thought about is if you want to be able to store this just flat, there's no reason, that's what we're going to do in a minute, is sew up those. There's no reason you can't put poppers in there.
No.
And you could just popper it. So if space is an issue, we should probably add this into the instructions, shouldn't we? Oh, don't give me that look.
Instructions are live, Tash.
I know they're live.
Well, you're saying it now.
I know. I'm saying it now, so pay attention. So instead of sewing those together, and I think that I am going to go with those on top, because look, that's going to be fabulous. You could just put a popper in, and then it would just go flat afterwards.
Nice.
It just came to me, Gemma. Then,
in a moment. In
a moment of madness. I have a few of those. I'm just going to snip off those threads. You can, you're going to have to spend a little bit of time thread snipping with this one, but I think you'll be all right. So I mean, if you wanted to do it this way, then of course what you would get is that affair.
Fabulous.
Going on, but I'm going to do it this way. All right.
Yes.
So you need to get yourself a little tape measure. Whoop. And pull up on the seam there. Measure 2 inches up. Find your pen. Pop a little mark. And a clip. And away we go. Okay.
Beautiful.
And
it's an easy make, isn't it? It looks complicated, but it's just
really not. No, it's really not a complicated make. I wouldn't be making it, Gemma. Come on, we've discussed this. Would I be making this if it was complicated?
No time for that.
No, life is too short. I did try to make a complicated bag the other day and then went, no, I hate it. It's sitting on the stool over there mocking me. And I'm like, don't do that. It was not my favourite, Gemma.
No.
No.
This is beautiful. Those colours look stunning together. Claire Angelina posted that she was shopping for larger clothes during her first pregnancy, and like you, she underestimated how big she'd actually got. Tried on a high-waisted dress. Got stuck taking it off.
Took
call the girl over for help.
Yeah.
And didn't go back to the shop for ages.
No, it has happened to all of us. I stopped working when I was pregnant with Freddie. I worked on a natural horsemanship yard, and we rode Western, so you had the pommel on the front of the saddle, and everybody else went out for a hack. And David had just finished. He used to make his own saddles. He'd just finished making this brand new gorgeous saddle. So what did I do? I was like, oh yeah, that looks amazing. I want to have a little sit in that.
See how comfy it is.
See how comfy it is. Yeah. And it was just thrown over the tree. So you put saddles on trees. That's what it's called. Tree. No, not an actual tree. And they had a great long one because we'd have all the different types of saddles up there. So I managed to climb in really well. But of course the girth wasn't on or anything like that because it was really comfy, which is a very good job because half an hour later they came back to find me still sat in the saddle because I couldn't get out. The bump was there, the pommel was there was no going anywhere. And at that point I thought, do you know what? Maybe it is time to actually stop riding. Right. Yeah, they had to sort of lift me out in a really ungainly, unattractive way. Yeah. We're going to sew.
Yes.
It's a good look. So for each of those, I've put a clip in, but then we're going to sew. And if you can just match on that seam line, then do. If you want to hand stitch this, fine, do that. That's entirely up to you.
That's all right.
It's just going to be a bit difficult for you to see because I went and clipped everything together. Ta-da.
Also, as Natasha said, you could do
pop
snaps.
Yep.
You could do metal snap. You could, as Susie Duncan said, you could do some ties if you wanted to. You could have inserted those potentially.
Could have,
earlier on. There are options.
All the options in all the world. And that's what I love, is that you'll get this pattern, you'll make it your own.
Yes.
Brilliant. Yeah, I've just said that. Yeah, just if you're... Nearly there, Gemma,
yeah.
Nearly there.
These things are fantastic in Halloween fabrics, like Karen said. What a brilliant thing to have to put all the trick-or-treats in.
Yes, so we will sort out some Halloween bundles. Shall we just get them in and show you the fabrics?
They are all still wrapped, aren't they?
They are all still wrapped, but they could... I could unwrap them, unveil them if someone... We haven't got loads of them.
They're glow-in-the-dark ones as well, aren't they?
Yeah, loose and glow in the dark, glow in the dark. Look at that! Yes! So then, all you need to do is just get your iron in.
Janie-o.
Oh, well done that there, Jane.
Always rely on Jane. Oh, there's a panel as well.
There is. It was mentioned, Jane, that this would make a rather lovely trick-or-treat bowl.
Yes, I saw that.
So,
oh, hi, Mabel. Sleeping Mabel just appeared from my feet.
And as we do like to make everyone's dreams come true.
Oh, look, they're books.
Oh.
Oh, it might be a bag panel, but you know. Yeah, you can make a cushion. You get more than one. Make a little quilt. Oof.
There we go, everybody. That is how this is going. Do you know what I really like with this? I know. But look,
beautiful.
It's rather lovely from the underside as well.
The shape's gorgeous.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Really, really, really beautiful.
And it looks like a flower. Hence the petal platter.
Petal platter, done.
Gorgeous.
Right, Jane's going to throw me some of these fabrics. How do we want to do these? Do we want to do these by the ½ metre for anybody that wants them?
They will be up by the ½ metre, and
then
we may have a look and see.
You are going to need to do 2 ½ metres, obviously, for these, or just whack in some black or something to go with it. These are glow in the dark. They're rather fab.
You get those up ASAP.
Oh no, just drop stuff. Where? Oh, here we go. Glow in the dark. You can see which bits glow with my pen. Look at that.
Oh, Fiona's arrived late. She's had some stress at Madrid Airport. She says watching us is soothing her frazzled nerves.
Oh,
yeah,
bat's blood,
glow in the dark.
Wolf's teeth, mice brains. Oh, this is all the good stuff here. Beautiful. So that's one of them.
Claire Everett says this is another caravan make with snaps for easy storing.
Yeah, there
Great
you go.
One to be able to have flat in your drawers in your caravan and be able to pop together.
Again, you've got your glow in the dark here with your spell book. What you might want to do, like those two together, would be rather lovely, wouldn't it? Oh, but look at this. Oh, that hasn't got any glow in the dark in it, but it's just rather lovely pattern. I'd do that with black. That would be good, wouldn't it? And then this is the one that we were just saying. Needs to be a cushion or something. Where you've got your love potions, spells for beginners, Halloween spells, the witch's handbook, and the history of magic.
Brilliant as a panel for. In fact, all of these would be really great if you've got, fans of Harry Potter and that type of book where they like their. I used to read The Worst Witch as well.
Oh, I love The Worst Witch.
But, all of these would be great if you've got children or grandchildren that love those books.
Is the Halloween book bag instructions. So you've got all of your instructions on there as well. Bosh.
Halloween fabrics are not just for Halloween.
No, they're not. No. They are not. No. My niece and nephew. Freddie's just starting. My son is just starting watching Harry Potter, but my niece and nephew, they've been at it for a while now. They love a bit of Harry Potter. So every book day, any excuse to dress up, out come the wands, and away we go.
Perfect.
Yep. Perfect. So they are the Halloween fabrics. This is today's make.
Yep. Sylv's saying if you put poppers on it, you could call it the popper petal platter.
The popper pepper.
And then Claire Angelina says, say that 5 times faster.
No. No, absolutely not.
Susie's loving the Halloween fabrics.
There we go.
Gorgeous. And Pam says, I love and maybe slightly obsessed with glow-in-the-dark fabrics. They are
brilliant.
Pam.
Yes, and yes. And yes, all little snips. There we go.
And all you need to do is just get them in daylight. Anyone who's not had a glow-in-the-dark fabric before.
Yeah, they recharge in the sunlight, which is just weird. Probably not weird if you're someone that's got crystals and you've had them out with the full moon. That moon.
The strawberry moon.
Oh, my word. It's been immense. Just had a strawberry moon, haven't we? Beautiful. Just immense. I was driving up Saturday night and it followed me all the way up the motorway. Just stunning. Gorgeous. Really gorgeous. There we go, everybody. That is today's make.
We've got a question as to what the fabric is behind the sewing machine, the sort of bluey-greeny one. That is a William Morris. We do not have it anymore. Very beautiful.
No, but we do have a few William Morris half metre heavens, and these would make a lovely William Morris half metre heavens. We've got, this is the 3-tone tote bag. That is the beach bag. And then we've got a whole thing on how to make these straps. So that if you want the handles,
make your own fabric
handles. Yeah, then you can do that. But in the meantime, I think that we are summer party ready. Yep, lots of people saying they love today's make. Natasha, yay! Good job. Her youngest, who's 24, still gets a new wand in her Santa bag. Perfect. Christmas morning. This is perfect. Excellent. Right, so Jane is making her block of the month tomorrow. She is, on the beach. On the beach. And then next week she's going to do Mr. Foxy McFoxerson there. And clever Jane. I love it. Good, isn't it? We'll go away and load those fabrics for you for anybody wanting Halloween-y based stuff. Yeah, crack on, have a go. Yes. See what you fancy. Yes. There we go. It's not a difficult make. Not a difficult make. You'll be back next week with more fabulousness as well, Natasha. I will. Yes. But Jane and I will see you all tomorrow at 10 a.m. Yes. All right. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Bye.